So, welcome to part 45. Still doing work in the basement. It's March 29th, and here we are looking at the frame for the convertible top. Not a pretty sight, but when I went through the parts, it's been there for over 20 years, I noticed that I don't have the rear retain frame to the deck, so I have to find one of those. So like we said, the frame is in a bit of a very poor condition, and I intend to strip this down to get the frame prepped for cleaning and painting. So we have to remove these clamps, rails which are riveted in, remove the vinyl what's left from this top rail, what goes over the windscreen, and we've got to keep hold of these to lock it into the windscreen and mark these left and right, or passenger driver side, because they're not interchangeable, they only go one way, and if you mark them now you won't have problems at the other end. Got to remove these rails. These velcro seals got to come off, and these rubber seals are a bit brittle, absolutely no good. I think that you can order all this as one kit, so you get the rails, the velcro, the seals, all in one kit, including the this locking rails here and the seals. I do have a new webbing kit to go on, but I've still got to clean out the old holes where they've been. Going to clean up the poppers, because they look okay. No need to take them off, I don't think, at this time. But a lot of drilling, a lot of unscrewing, but as normal I won't be throwing these away, I'll just be keeping these for reference. So the battery pack's all charged, the drill's ready to go, and I won't bore you with the disassembly because it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to start on the top rail first though, so get rid of all this damaged loose material. So I've taken these rails out from the top, got rid of all that loose material from the old hood, and I've taken out the handles from the top cap on both sides. So it's still looking pretty cruddy underneath. On this side you may see where all the old glue's been, so that all has to come off. So the next job I'm looking at is taking these side rails off both sides. Take my time on the video so that I know how to put it back together again. Well, after what seemed only seconds for you, about an hour for me, I've taken all the hardware off, not salvageable. The old seals again, and if you can see here, lots of broken nuts and bolts, and over there is some parts of the old fabric. But generally, looking around this frame, it's not too bad. Just gotta get some rid of the old fabric over here. The wire brush should see that, and I think should be okay. I had drilled out a few of these webbing bars, but that's okay because I've got new ones. And thanks to this wonderful product here and the old water displacement trial number 40, because that's what it was, trial number 40, water displacement, I managed to freeze some of the stuff up. So hopefully next time you'll see this is when it's all in satin black or whatever paint I've got lying around. Yeah, as you can see, I've had drill those, leaving the poppers in. They seem to be okay. Just a general overhaul, bit of oiling, because looking at the videos online, you have to put all the seals and the guides on when you put the new hood on the car. So this was fun taking it off the car where it's easy access. I can't wait till the fun begins on the putting this thing on the car in the summer. But things to do in the winter, it's another job just ticked off. Thank you for watching. Please, as a reminder, please subscribe. Thank you. Oh, just as a postscript, remember the levers for the top here. Remember to put them in proper packages so you get the passenger side and the driver side. Here is the passenger side, and just for giggles, this is the driver side, and I've just cleaned it up some, and that did not take long at all, so salvageable, which I'm happy about. Thank you. Well, here's the frame all cleaned up and painted. So it looks pretty good, and for those people who have done a frame, they know how difficult it is just to paint this thing with all the nooks and crannies and joints everywhere. On the frame I use this product, the Pro Foam, which is enamel paint. I choose this over that product because this product is not very good. It does not do what it says on the tin. This one is a far superior product. Even though I don't endorse products by name, I just like using this one. So what do you have to do next? Well, we've got all of this stuff: retaining bars, velcro, seals, clips to hold on to the top, and lots of nuts and bolts and things. Here is the retainer at the rear, but this doesn't go on until the soft top is fitted. So now I have to refresh myself on where all of those go on here. May take a little time, but we will get there. I'm doing the fitment as much as I can off the car. The final fitment, of course, will be putting the straps in and the hood on when it's on the car. So I'm doing the rebuild of the frame, and I'm doing things that I can do off the car. Obviously when it comes to the strapping, I can't do that unless it's on the car, but you can fit the handles. And like I said before, remember your orientation of the handles, because they're only supposed to go one way. So if you take them off, remember to mark them up passenger side and the driver's side. The next is to put the velcro for the side rails. So you have a short one at the front and a long one at the back. So I'm going to start from the middle and work this way and cut off any excess at the end. So the velcro goes along this side and it's glued on the inside of the rail here and underneath the rail. And like I said, at this end you're going to cut off any excess. And this goes for the long side too. So I'm going to use some spray adhesive and get these all nice and tacky, and we'll get them in. So that's the velcro fitted. One thing or a tip I would give you, make sure you get some brake cleaner handy, because you will need it to clean your hands and things, because this spray on adhesive gets everywhere. Of course you've got to leave it very tacky for it to work. So don't rush it, but just take a little bit of time. So now I'm going to fit the seal rails, one for the rear and a shorter one for the front. But if you notice that the rear one is flat, but the frame has got a curve. So I've just put this one, put a bit of curve onto it, and it's going to fit nicely by the time you put the bolts and things through it. So that's my next task, is just to put these on through the slots from underneath. So that's the seal rails fitted all the way to the back. The velcro's on. I'll put a gap. And now I've got to just do the other side. I haven't tightened these rails down because I think there's going to be some movement. Go to the back a bit, and a little bit of adjustment here to the front. So now I'm going to do the other side. So I won't bore you with that, but I'm going to leave the seals fitment when it's on the car. So this is the last part of this video. Thank you for watching, and again, please subscribe. Thank you.